Hi friends, I'm Mrs. R, your co-video substitute teacher. So today's writing assignment is actually kind of almost more like a music and art assignment. It's going to be fun. However, it's going to be about washing our hands. How many times have you heard that, right? You just keep hearing it. Well, it's because it's super important. However, it doesn't actually work very well if you don't do it for 20 seconds. We've talked about that before. We talked about doing the happy birthday song twice, right? You sing it all the way through, sing it all the way through again, then rinse your hands, right? And make sure when you do this that you're washing your hands this way and this way. You need to get between your fingers. Watch what I do here. Do you see how I'm twisting them? This is to try and get the sides of my fingers. I saw this really cool video where a person had gloves on, but they put like black stuff in their hand and then wash their hands the way we mostly normally do. And the stuff that wasn't black meant that was stuff that if it was soap instead of weird black stuff, that it wouldn't have gotten on. So even I was like, wow, I have to be more careful about it. So you do too. But as long as we're washing our hands and we're paying attention to all this stuff, we should A, have really cool songs to sing when we do it, and B, we need a reminder to do it. I'm probably not the only one that went to wash their hands. They're doing it the way they've always been doing it, and you're like, oh, I gotta start over. I actually rinsed too soon. I need a reminder, something that's right there in front of me near my sink that reminds me, hey, you gotta wash for 20 seconds. Now, of course, I could just put a sign up that says, hey, you gotta wash for 20 seconds. But that's actually not very fun. I could think of way more fun ways. In fact, I have, and it's music. We've all thought of it, right? Because we've been singing at least the happy birthday song. So in this video, unlike a lot of them, I usually start at the younger grades and move up. I'm actually going the opposite direction this time because there is one of the first songs that I came across other than Happy Birthday that is gonna have 20 seconds for you is a song that's super old, guys. It's from the 80s. However, it's had a weird resurgence in the last few years because it became an internet meme. It's a thing you do to somebody. We call it rickrolling. Have you heard of this? The older kids probably have. It just means that you would link a video or sing part of the song or something to a guy named Rick Astley, is the guy who wrote the song, or at least who performed it. I don't know if he wrote it or not. That's interesting. But here are the words to it, to the chorus part. Look, I decorated it a little bit. I wrote some like little music notes, like a sparkle. Should always have a sparkle, right? So it says, never gonna give you up. Now, gonna isn't actually like a real word, okay? But it's one we sing a lot, right? We even say it, gonna. I'm gonna do that. What we mean is, yes, I'm going to do that. Do that? Do that. So going to becomes gonna. It's just easier. And when we sing it, it definitely is. So this is not a word you have to think to yourself, oh, I didn't know how to spell that before, because it's not. It's a word we say, but it's not exactly a real word. It's not a word you would normally write. But because it's a song, you would. Now, here's the thing. For any of these songs, they need to be 20 seconds long. So one way to do it is I've actually pulled up the little timer on my phone, set it to 20 seconds, and I can do this and start counting down. That way I know before I pick a song that it's going to work. And this one, so never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around and desert you. When you get all the way through it, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie and hurt you. You actually have about 3 seconds left. So add this little bit. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to wash my hands. And that ties up the last 3 seconds. You can sing something else for those 3 seconds, but it's, already written down on here. So I could take this and tape it up. And the people who know this song, most grown-ups and probably some teenagers, maybe even some middle schoolers who know about rickrolling would know this song, okay? But like I said, it's an old song from the 80s. So maybe we could do it with something that is more likely for younger kids to know, right? Almost all of you know this song. I've heard it for years from my own children. I have sung it in the bathroom before myself. Can you see? Look, it's a snowflake. What do you think it's going to be? Let it go. Let it go. If you look all through here, now I didn't draw Olaf. If you go to my group, by the way, in Facebook, I've shared a video from a teacher. I got her permission to share it where she teaches us how to draw Olaf. That's pretty cool. But I just drew my own little snowman. So this is all the words of what's called the chorus. Remember, I'm going to hold this up real clear for a second. Remember, you can pause the video to copy the words if you need to, okay? So it starts with let it go, and it goes to the cold never bothered me anyway part, right? So, and for those of you who often want to know how to make a snowflake, it has 6 sides. It's actually super easy. You're going to draw an X and then a line straight down through it. Now you have 6 little spokes, and you can just decorate them however. Like I do little pokey parts out for mine, and I just drew it on each one. And then that makes a snowflake, a big one. You can do just little bitty ones too. Just making the X and a line straight down makes a little snowflake, super easy. So that gives us a couple of songs right there. But some of your younger ones, you may know how to sing Let It Go, but you're like, Mrs. R, that's a lot of writing. I'm a little kid. I'm not that old. Okay. This is the word baby, and this is the word. You already know, don't you? Shark. Baby shark. And here's the do's part. You need to go through. Remember, you sing it 3 times. Baby shark, do, baby shark. Okay. You need to do baby shark, mommy shark, and daddy shark 3 times each, right? Just like you sing the song. Don't do this with your hands when you're singing it because you're supposed to be washing your hands when you sing it. But at that point in time, you will have hit 20 seconds. You don't even have to go through grandma, grandpa, or anybody else in the song. You can continue the song outside the bathroom if you want. You can wash hands a little longer if you want. That's fine. But that's the parts you need to do to hit the 20 seconds. My son drew these little sharks. He says, this is a little boy who likes pink and purple and doesn't get made fun of for it. This is a mommy shark. He said she's vegan. She doesn't eat meat. I thought that was kind of funny. And this is daddy shark, and he loves to bake. He's made cookies. So I would love to have some cookies. Now, another thing, how to draw a shark, because I have kids tell me, I don't know how to draw that. It's okay. This one's easy too. You're going to come down just like this with a straight line. Now you're going to make a whole humpy bit here and then cross down there. You've already got your fish almost all the way done right there. You need to connect the tail with kind of like a sideways V, right? And then draw kind of a triangle for its back and a triangle for its 2 fins, and then just give a little face, okay? Baby sharks. So you can decorate your own baby shark paper. I'm sure it'll be awesome. So baby shark doesn't have very complicated words. Baby, mommy, daddy, shark, and a whole lot of do's. You can write that, okay? Now, for a kindergartner, that still might be a little much to try and do, depending on what your level is. Some kids, they got that. Other ones don't. And so here's the other thing. You might be able to write it. You can pause the video and copy the writing. But can you read it later? Maybe? I don't know. We're towards the end of the year, but we also kind of got everything interrupted, so it's a little weird. What song would that be? It's the one we started off with. Happy birthday. But remember, you have to sing happy birthday twice. So what I've done, I wrote happy birthday. You can write that. And I simply made sure that I drew my pictures twice. So I would remember I sing it once and I sing it again. So I don't even have all the words to happy birthday, just happy birthday. But I'm going to remember my smiley face and my cake means happy birthday. Here's another one. Guess another song that works. And this one you knew long before you were in school, most of you. It's your ABC song. Write your ABCs on a piece of paper, okay? If you want to make it look really cool and everything, go back and trace over it in pretty colors. Like, whoop, that's doing on a desk where it's table where it's not so hard. And so you can trace them, and that'll give them pretty colors. Plus, you're practicing writing your alphabet, right? So you can go through other well, this isn't particularly pretty. It's black. Or, no, it's not. It's some kind of, it's the blue. See? It's a little dark. But you can go through, and you can do every one of them in a different color if you have at least 26 colors in a box. But yeah, if you sing A, B, C, D, if you sing that song all the way through. So once you have these, you're going to tape them up around the sinks in your home. So maybe up by the mirror or something. You do what level works for you. If this is what you need, this is what you need. If you've got this and you want to draw a whole snow scene, because you can do them on bigger pieces of paper. By the way, these are the envelopes again. Remember I told you I don't use envelopes, so I have a whole bunch where I would waste them otherwise. So we can tape this up and it can remind us to sing our songs. There's several other songs that work. Row, row, row your boat, by the way. That one is also long enough. But if you want to find your own, like maybe you have a favorite song already, and then you can find it on YouTube or something, and you're like, well, maybe the chorus of that. So the chorus is the part we repeat over and over again. You have like words, and then you say this bit, like the let it go bit. You say that, some more words, and then you sing that part again. We call that the chorus. But it doesn't matter, whichever part of the song you like. The trick is, so you need to get your YouTube, and when it comes to the part where you're like, this is the part I want to start singing, you have to push that timer. You might have a timer on, some people have them on their watches and things like that too. But make sure it's at least 20 seconds. Now, if it's not, if it comes in like 10 or 12 seconds, that means you're going to have to do it twice, right? So, because 10 and 10 is 20. So if it's close to 10, then you need to do it twice. But anyways, that's our writing assignment for the day. You can make really cool art to go with it, and then ask your mom where would be the best place to tape it up around the mirrors or something like that in our bathroom, because we don't want to get it all splashed with water from the sink while we're washing our hands. And then you will have a reminder to do it, because that's actually the hardest part for me. I have to simply remember it. I forget it. Remember, it must be 20 seconds. And then you'll have a way to do it right there. You're like, oh, right. I can sing Let It Go, and you can start singing. Or if you're kind of like, everybody's going to get mad if I'm making noise because it's the middle of the night, I got to wash my hands, you can hum it real soft, right? However you need to do it. You can absolutely sing it at the top of your voice in your best Elsa. That works fine. Find your own songs too. That's absolutely great. Make your own art. Put it up by your sink. Wash those hands. See you later.